Hey guys, good morning. It is Saturday, September 29th. I'm going to be going over crude and Nasdaq this morning, taking a look out for what happened last week and what the opportunities are ahead for next week. The first thing we're looking at is the weekly chart, and you can see that we closed up here at the very high of the week. So we closed very high. And strong coming out of this channel. This is the linear regression indicator from JATSLRTLines, and the trend line is the slow line, and the fast line is a faster representation of what that trend is doing. So when you can match the slow line with the fast line, and especially outside the mid band of the fast line or at the bottom band on the indicator, and go in that direction of that slow line, that's what we want to do, and especially after a pullback. So this is as close to the holy grail that I can describe for you in trading, and it's simply pullback trading, and I can identify it better using linear regression. So we first want to end a trend and then wait for that pullback, and then we enter trail, and there you go. And you want to trade weekly, daily, 60, 15. So there's your weekly, closed on the high. And news wise, what we're expecting next week, couple of things, really a lot of things. First, oil is said to jump up to $80 on Saudi's the kingdom's announcement that they would let oil prices get around $80 a barrel, and they're not rushing into further production commitments to make up for that Iranian sanctions shortfall. But then they came out and said that they would raise production by 550 million barrels of oil per day starting in 2014 or late fourth quarter 2018. And also Iraq came online with 60,000 barrels a day of extra oil from a new field that they restarted. So we've got some things moving, and also last week CIA distillates were better than expected, so they've shipped more inventory out than they had expected to. And so this shortfall in existing production should come back and replenish those stocks that are missing, and we should get a better, more positive EIA on Wednesday, I'm looking for. But the daily is also positive, started a new trend. Now we have been ranging, as you can see, and I'm not sure if this is going to be the pullback breakout, or if we're waiting for one. I'm probably waiting for one more pullback and then continue on up to 80 and thereabouts. And how we like to trade this is using the 60-15 methodology. You can see we have the wonderful bull bar breakout, albeit on lower momentum. So want to make sure that that bull flag breakout holds. And what we're looking for is this sweet spot. And again, we can trade long or short. We're just waiting for specific setups and stay out of the middle. So trade and stay out. And when we stick to, so there was a lot to stay out here. Just stay out. There's no signal. Save yourself some range pain. And here you can see you have the signal. So very specific methodology. And then when you get that condition, of course, you can take it down to your lower time frame, either a 3-minute chart or a tick chart, whatever you're comfortable with, and try to take trades in that direction as they set up. And then, of course, watching out for rollover and other temptations to get back in the market when it's not going to go anywhere. So just stick to the process and we'll be fine. And let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Monday, we have ISM manufacturing. And so we've got 4 weekly dojis now in the Nasdaq, which is of great concern for me. 1, 2, 3, 4 on downward momentum. So definitely a topping out pattern or a really strong breakout. ISM is going to tell us a lot. That report is set for 60.3 for what they're anticipating. That's a high number. On the history, we're really 57, 58, 59, 60. So it's on the upper end of our history. If there is a miss, I'm thinking that that would give the market an excuse to pull back next week. Next week could be soft given the events occurring in Washington. We don't have a resolution to the tariffs. We don't have a resolution for the Supreme Court nomination. And what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, the collusion, delusion, whatever. Okay, so there's a lot going on and holes to be filled, and we'll have to see if the market is able to rally up on an ISM manufacturing miss. I don't know. So might get a little bit of a pullback. Hopefully it just can pile through, but we'll just watch for that ISM manufacturing report will tell us a significant amount of detail. And again, looking at the 15-minute chart for NASDAQ, for our trading methodology and 60-minute, you can see that the opportunities are clearly delineated. I'm talking right this morning. Delineated. Yes, that means you can see them clearly shown again and again and again. So that's what we're looking for. And for the down moves, just reverse it. And then so matching that 60-minute to the 15 is very, very important. You really do want this 15-minute to be anchored, and it doesn't have to be anchored to the 60, but it's most helpful when it is matching the weekly, daily 60 and 15 are all together. And then you can just really sit on your price for maximum excursion. So understanding how to trail, set this up, day trading to a level, or using this as a higher time frame swing trade also. But it is a methodology that I'm going to be using primarily as my only focused setup, and then coming in either taking the trades on that 3-minute chart or a smaller time frame tick chart. So come see us in the trade room. We'll show you this methodology and how we use it with Blackbird and Raven. Thank you. Have a good day.